From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab in this one, Dylan Cease. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about. Ready to roll. Roman Anthony digs in now. And we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Down and in, moved his feet. On the ground, right side, Clement. Sends it to first. You're out. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, center fielder, Jaron Duran.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Late with the swing there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That misses. Ball 2.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
There goes the runner. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Contreras now. Up the middle. Jimenez. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ryan Wu. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat. Ball. Ball, go.
Right through there for a strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A solo shot. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. Juan Soto down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Set down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. On the ground, right side. Casas takes it himself, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him. That ends the frame. Back now in Toronto. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That's a ball.
Cease in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
That is it. The designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
No, that's up. Ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's a line drive to left field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. Kevin McGonigal up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball
Good
2.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Clement fires over to first, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And now 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Contreras gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that high fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Struck him out swinging. And new inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And the tying run is on base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. And a foul ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Darren Durant.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Corey Seager up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Man, that's
one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Second baseman.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's George Springer.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
And a foul ball. Foul ball there. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and they get the out. As we go to the top of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Kevin McGonigal. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away.
Ball 1.
And he grounds one to the right side. To Jimenez. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. outside. Ball one.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
Ball, no.
And there's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Okamoto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, and he hit him.
Ball, that hit him.
He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Perez.
Don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Fought off foul.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Springer racing after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. One down. Swing and a foul out of play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one to first, and it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on it. Nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
Ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. On the warning track, and holds it in. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played careful with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go. Bunts it towards the mound. Whips it to Casas, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see. Can drive him in from second.
Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this ball has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started off for him. I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And it's second. And he swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way somehow.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's Juan Soto.
Ball inside.
Swing and a pop-up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Runner edges away at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. And he's out.
On the tag, you're out.
Down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, still stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss there. Inside. Ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch swinging. And now it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is downstairs. That's ball 2. In there, sits him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
And we know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's That's a strikeout.
Up there for the Blue Jays.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is fouled back. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through that one for strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Santander
what do you
checks
got?
his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. And the 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
For the Blue Jays.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. And a big swing and a miss.
No, outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. That one almost got him.
Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. We go to the top of the seventh. So stepping in for Boston, Kevin McGonigal. New pitcher on now, Mason Fluhart.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen. Lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him swinging. One out. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Spencer Torkelson. He represents the go-ahead run. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat. Here's the second baseman, Cedar Rafaela. He's already homered in this game.
No, inside. No, that's a ball. Ball
Just
3.
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a base hit to left. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball and put it in play.
Runner takes off. Pitch
No,
misses.
that's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
And he's got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Dolph Varsho. Pitching change here, Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a curveball. And that one hammered. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
No.
The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That's in there. That's strike 1. And it's second. Swings and misses at the sweeper. In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. On the first, runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop, strike 3. Here's Andres Jimenez, 1 for 2. That fastball drilled him.
Okay, for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
The bases all loaded up. George Springer getting ready to hit. Both opportunity right here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Billy.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs. Get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And fouled off. slider. Fights it off. We'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. We go to the eighth. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Brendan Little on the pitch here. One attempt, popped up, reaching down and makes the grab. A little out front there as he swings through it. All tied up, and we're at the top of the eighth. Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
On the ground at first. The tag, and he's out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Juan Turan into the game. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stat.
A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got some power, no doubt. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one at triple digits.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And That one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Crush. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-2. One down. Gets the call from the pen.
Trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside
Get
and
ball.
hit him.
Take first.
In the dirt. Ball one. Oviedo measures 6 feet 6 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Base hit. Throws to second. Save.
No, he's in there.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a home.
Clement gets out of the way. That's ball one. Second and third, one away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack it in the box.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here now the Red Sox DH, Taylor Ward. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, third base.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fastball for a strike.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch.
The Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ward leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2. Miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, it will keep a close eye on his approach.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Got him. Ball game. And the final score.